Hey guys, Reapergamez here. We are going to be doing a Battle Spot VGC, and we will be doing 3 matches in this session with this team. The Trick Room team based around Aromatease and Malamar. They're both the Trick Room setters, have 2 just in case I don't feel like bringing 1. Our Mega is Mawile, and we also have Milotic, Conk, and Gudra just to help the team and just to counter out what Mawile can't handle. The Conk kind of got just thrown in, but that's enough of the team preview. Let's get started. You guys can see their movesets right down there. We just started, and this might be Road to Ranked. Don't want to use that name, but it's going to be something similar to that if you guys have seen that, because we're going to try to see how well we can do with this first battle. Okay, so my opponent's bringing, looks like probably a regular Life Orb, Blaziken, Mega King, Sylveon, Lando. My Milotic, probably competitive, so I don't really want to bring my Intimidators. But since my opponent does seem to be leading an Intimidator, has a huge chance of leading an Intimidator, I'm going to go with Malamar, which 2 shots. Bang. And something went buggy with the music there, but we're gonna go Malamar. We're gonna probably go just to counteract that. Lando. We're gonna bring the Milotic. We're going to probably go Gudra just to hit the Milotic and the Crobat, and then we're going to bring Mawile as our 4th slot because it's the Mega, and you don't need to bring a Mega, but it's always nice to have Mawile there just to clean up. Okay, so let's see if we predicted the Lando lead. There's the Malamar and the Milotic coming from my side, and my opponent leads the Crobat Sylveon. Not a horrible... So we're kind of in a bad spot here because he can just Hyper Voice, and I don't run Protect on this Malamar, and I'm pretty sure Hyper Voice 1-shots. So my opponent did get off a good lead, so we're just going to switch out into the... honestly, I think letting the... see, we resist it. So you know what, we are going to go out to the Mawile, and we are going to just Ice Beam the Crobat. And we'll see if my opponent does happen to switch out. If he did bring the Lando at all, he might not have brought the Lando because of the Malamar Milotic threat. But we are going to get the Mawile out, and this is kind of good because we get off the Intimidate. It doesn't really matter except for maybe the Crobat, but it's nice to get out the Intimidate without having that Milotic. I mean, not having that, Milotic out on my opponent's side of the field. I'm going to get off an Ice Beam, and it's going to do a lot to the Crobat. My opponent is going to Hyper Voice, getting off my Berry. That's going to do a lot to the Mawile. But we're actually doing pretty decent right here. I am just going to Iron Head the Sylveon, and I think we're just going to Ice Beam the Crobat once more. So an Iron Head should kill the Sylveon. I probably should have protected on the Mawile just to get off that Mega stat changes, but I really wanted to just go ahead and get off that Iron Head, just to see where we were going with it. Let's see what my opponent's going to do. I'm going to try to get 3 games out of the way today, but if it turns out that we're going off a little bit long, then I will just do 2 battles today. But let's see what we got here. Let's see. We do get off the Mega Evolution. Nobody's switching out. Crobat is going to go for the Super Fang on the Milotic, which does half. Milotic's going to get off the Ice Beam, killing the Crobat. But my Milotic's really low right now, and we don't run Recover on this Milotic, which I probably should run. I like running it over Protect. Here comes the Hyper Voice. That's going to take out the Mawile because it was a crit. And a crit on the Milotic, so I think we've got to... yeah, double down because of a double crit. You gotta be kidding me. Huh. That's really bad. We got a double crit. God damn it. A double mother trucking crit. Okay. I'm not too worried about it. The music keeps bugging. Oh. Alright. So we're gonna have to sludge bomb the Sylvie and superpower the King. I was probably gonna go for a fake out, and I know Gudra can eat a hyper voice. It's just I'm not sure if Malamar can eat a hyper voice. It's more physically defensive than especially defensive. But we'll see, we'll see. There comes the fake out on the Malamar. Hyper Beam, that's probably gonna KO the Gudra. I don't think Gudra can eat that. Yeah, no way. And there's the Malamar flinch. Honestly, there's nothing we can really do at this point. We kind of lost whenever he got the double crit because Milotic could have eaten that and so could have Mawile. And I'm pretty sure an Iron Head would have killed the Sylvie. But that's just how things go. You win some, you lose some. We lost this round. And actually just part of the game, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it. A little salty that the crit did kind of, it would have killed. I mean, it would not have killed without the crit. But we're not gonna sit here and dwell on that. We're gonna hop into game 2 of 3. We'll try to do 3 games, especially when they're as short as that one. But I'm still getting to learn this team, and hopefully by the end of the week, this team will be pretty decent. Pretty good. We'll figure out what we normally need to bring and what we don't normally need to bring, and we'll figure it out. So let's hop into game 2 right here. Alright, so my opponent looks like is running sort of a Sun team. Maybe Sun Rain, I don't know. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. Alright, so let's see. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Honestly, I don't see any reason we can't lead the Mawile. Aromatisse gets hurt by a lot of stuff that Malamar doesn't, so leading the Malamar might be a good shout. Bringing the Gudra, and I don't see any Intimidators. Milotic can hit a lot of stuff. It's just, do we want to bring the Milotic or the Conch? Conch really can't hit anything. Milotic can sort of hit stuff, so we're going to bring Milotic for that 4th slot, and let's see what we can do. I'm going to try to keep these like 15 to 20 minute videos. So we'll see what we got. We'll see what we got. Oh. It's taking a lot of not really a long time for VGC. A lot of players normally think a little bit harder than what I normally think about when bringing. So maybe I should think about bringing certain Pokemon better, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's see what he led. Didn't even go into thinking what he would lead, but honestly this lead sets up pretty much for anything that he could lead. That speed boost were honestly pretty decent right now. Intimidate for physical Gengar. Alright, so I think I'm just going to go for the Mega Evolve Iron Head on the Gengar and then try to set up the Trick Room. Because nothing here, actually that bug, ooh, it's intimidated, and I don't think Scolipede intimidated is very strong. I just realized I have a ×4 bug weakness. I need to be careful about that. I completely forgot about that weakness to Malamar. You can see a lot of people giving me nices. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. So the Scolipede is just going to go for Protect, and we will see Hypnosis on the Mawile, but misses, and this Iron Head is going to take out the Gengar. And then we do get the Trick Room up, which is really good. Because now Mawile outspeeds a lot of stuff, and that speed boost is not helping that Scolipede out here. It is going to be the slowest thing on the field the longer it stays out here. Out comes the Toxicroak, and since we do have the Malamar out here, I am probably just going to Iron Head and Psycho Cut the Toxicroak slot, because it's going to be ×4, and it's going to be an easy KO. Might actually get a 4-0 here. And then we're going to Iron Head the Scolipede slot. It's probably Focus Sashed. No, it's not. Normally don't see Scolipede on this. Oh, you know what? That looked like an entire Poison type team. Now that I'm thinking about it, that looked like a Mono Poison team. I didn't even notice that. So honestly, this lead's really good for that because it's Mono Poison. If it is Mono Poison. Just waiting for my opponent to select his last Pokemon. No, Blastoise. I completely forgot about it. Why is he running 3 Poison type? So we're just gonna play rough into that slot and just gonna go for a Superpower. Just because Superpower hits hard, and since we are contrary, we're gonna get up an attack boost and an attack boost and a defense boost. And it should help. It should help, really get us somewhere. Superpower isn't going to do too much, but we are going to get the attack and defense boost, so that we will be hitting hard next time. Going to miss the play rough, and he's going to hit the Aura Sphere on the Mawile. Mawile should be able to eat that up, though, and this game looks as good as one. Just going to keep play roughing and superpowering that slot, just so that we can pretty much take it out, because we have one. It's 4 versus 1. I don't think a Blastoise, especially a non-Mega Blastoise. I don't know why you didn't Mega Evolve, because you didn't Mega Evolve the Gengar. Maybe wanted to keep the... I don't know. I don't know what my opponent's thinking right now. I think it... We'll see, we'll see. He's taking a long time to think about his moves, though. I wonder if he thinks he can... If Hacks went his way, he could probably win this back, but I don't think there's any chance of him actually winning this battle back. Because Malamar is just hitting so freaking hard, and we do land the play rough, and that is going to be the game. So, crit. Crit completely mattered there. Alright, let's hop into our third and final game of the day. We've lost the first match, won the second match. Let's see if we can come out 2-1 for today's battle. Yes, we're going to continue. Let's see if we can get a 2-1 here, Alright. Let's see if we can get at least back into the 1500s. I do like how Malamar can't be intimidated. It is really nice that Malamar can't be. Alright, so my opponent is having a weird team. This looks like another in-game team probably, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, so we're going to have to treat this opponent like he is playing competitive, so Let's lead the Melamar. Let's lead the Mawile. There's nothing on his team really will appreciate the Intimidate. And just to be safe, we can go Conk Milotic. Alright, Big L, let's see what you have, my man. It looks like an in-game team to me, but it might be an actual... It might be an actual, might be an actual team, but we'll see, we'll see. So Prankster Sableye is probably, it's probably carrying the Will-O-Wisp, so I am probably going to set up Trick Room and Protect. Problem is, Mawile can get Will-O-Wisps here. I'm going to Protect to kind of scout to see if my opponent is going for the Will-O-Wisp on the Mawile slot. He is. Crobat is U-turning. That is 4 times effective, but we do barely live it. And we can easily get off the Trick Room right here. So, here's what I'm thinking. My opponent is probably going to just Will-O-Wisp the Mawile slot. We did bring the Conk, so we can go for a... We can switch out to the Conk, get that Guts boosted Conk out here, and we can obviously superpower the Aerodactyl, because the Melamar is probably going to go down this turn, and I'm just going to predict him to Will-O-Wisp the Mawile slot. So we're going to switch out to the Conk, and kind of get that burn off on the Conk. So my opponent's going to do Will-O-Wisp being the Conk slot. Perfect. And we get to superpower the Aerodactyl, bringing it down. Ooh, that was a crit. Get our attack boost up and our defense boost up. Probably not enough to live anything. He's going to Fire Fang the Conk slot. That is perfect. Conk can eat a lot, but now we can easily just superpower the Aerodactyl slot and go for a knockoff on the Sableye spot. So my opponent is going to withdraw the Aerodactyl, going back out to the Crobat. Sableye is going to Confuse Ray the Conk slot, which is kind of... let's just hope Conk can actually break through and get this knockoff off. No, he's going to hit himself. That's great. So we are going to end up superpowering the Crobat slot. We're getting some more defense, but I don't think we can live anything that... I don't think we can honestly live. Actually, we can Psycho Cut. We're faster, thanks to the Trick Room. We can take down that Crobat, and Conk just needs to get off this knockoff. Confuse Ray on the Melamar slot. Come on, don't get me screwed over with... Oh wait, Lum! Yes! And Conk snaps out of Confusion too. So we get the knockoff out on the Sableye, and we're going to get off the Psycho Cut, which is going to one-shot that Crobat. Crit didn't matter, we're at +2, it's super effective, and Crobat's frail as shit. Let's see what my opponent is going to do now. It's going out to the Meganium. Probably just going to Ice Punch the Meganium slot and Night Slash the Sableye. So he is going to Confuse Ray the Conk. Not really worried about that. So the conch does go down to confusion. Let's just see if we can get off this Night Slash. +2 Night Slash on the Sableye is going to KO it. And my opponent now only has 2 Pokemon left. Meganium is going to Giga Drain, probably killing the Malamar. Yep. So there goes the Malamar slot. And we've lost our Trick Room. So, we brought the Milotic. I'm not sure how good Meganium actually is. But, we do have the Intimidate going for us. And we can Sucker Punch the Aerodactyl slot, killing it, and Ice Beaming the Meganium slot. So that's what we are probably going to end up doing. Yeah, it's gonna double attack. Music is being really weird. There we go. And Ice Beaming the Meganium slot. Wow, that thing's really bulky. He's going to Toxic the Milotic. Honestly didn't really matter. Because now I can play rough. Ice Beam. Match is going to be forfeited, so we are going to come out 2-1 and above the 1500. So, if you guys did enjoy, leave some comments down below, tips down below on this team, what you guys think of it, and what do you guys think we should add. And honestly, I think we probably could have gotten a 3-0 if it wasn't for that double crit hyper voice. But it happens. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Hope you guys did enjoy, and always, if you guys have not subscribed, click that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch at Reapergamez. I stream every night, and we'll see you guys there. Thanks so much for watching.